product of the month?
Yes, I can. Yep, I can talk about that too. Thank you, Mary, for that reminder, actually. Okay, hi, everybody. With that, welcome to our Life to the Full connection call on Tuesdays. We always do this on Tuesday nights. We know that when you come to Plexus, you are a whole person, body, mind, soul, all of the things, relationships, family, everything. And so we want to serve you here to make sure that, number one, you get the best success you can with your products because you invested in yourself with these products, and we want to make sure that they work for you. We also want to give you encouragement because we know that our mind, our heart, all of these things affect what's going on in our body. And so we, on these Tuesday night calls, we'll talk about products, we'll talk about testimonies, we'll answer questions, we'll talk about mindset stuff. We'll talk about things that are going to hopefully fill your cup, help you to just live a healthier lifestyle and get the results that you're looking for. So with that being said, a lot of times on the first Tuesday of the month, we like to just do a little refresher and talk about how to win with your products, especially for any people who've been new in the last month. But what's great about this, I've been with Plexus for 3 years and I still am sometimes tweaking my products, or maybe I'm adding in something new for a season and things like that. So it's always great. You also learn a little bit different things from different people. So it's a lot of fun to talk about that. So really quick, I'm just going to give a little overview of the very, very basic things of how to win with your products. Number one, you have to take them. Okay. Consistency is super key to results. You can't do push-ups for one day and expect to have really strong arms. Okay. You might be sore the next day, but that's not going to last. I tried to tell my husband this, but he doesn't listen. Sorry to throw you under the bus too. But, just because you're sore the next day doesn't mean you're supposed to stop doing it. In the same way with your supplements, you may experience some changes. Sometimes that might be within your first day, sometimes within your first week. Some people, it takes a little bit longer. It depends on what is already going in your body when you get started, how long the products take to work, and also what you are doing to either help the products or to sort of fight them, and they have to work a little bit harder. So all of those components kind of come together and will affect your timeline of when you start to see change. But I want you to know, when you see change, that means you're supposed to keep going, okay? You stay consistent because that is how you're going to see results. That's how you're going to see change. That's how you're going to get to your goals and to your healthiest self, in my opinion. Okay. So consistency. All right. Number two, drink your water. If you have been on even any call or any group chat with me, you will hear me say that if you put these supplements in your body and you don't drink water, it is like buying a brand new car and not putting gas in it. It won't work. It doesn't matter how good the parts are. You need the water, right? You need the gas, you need the water to get things going. Okay. These are natural supplements. They are not artificially stimulating your body. They are not a band-aid that is being put over things. They are literally helping your body to function the way it was supposed to. You need water in your body to do those things, for these to work properly and most efficiently. I have had people say to me, I'm having these great results and I'm loving them, but why am I not losing as much weight as I thought of? Don't tell me it's because I'm not drinking half my body weight in ounces. And I say, it's because you're not drinking half your body weight in ounces, especially if you're looking for weight loss. Fun fact, in order to get rid of a fat cell, it has to be attached to a water molecule, okay? So if you're looking to lose weight or even just get rid of, we have this stuff that's called visceral fat that literally is like surrounding all of our important organs, that it's deadly. It is not good for us. It's not good for those organs to be surrounded by all kinds of junk. And so even if you don't necessarily need to lose weight, what I love about Plexus, especially Slim, the pink drink, is that it literally targets that visceral fat. That is that deadly stuff. And so we are getting a hold of that, but we need the water to help flush it out. Okay. So that is super important. So consistency, drinking your water. Okay. Communication is also very key in this. What I love about these products, one of my absolute favorite things, is that these are super customizable. They are customizable for every single person. If you say, I go to the bathroom too much. If you say, I don't go to the bathroom enough. If you say, I have trouble sleeping, or, I have anxiety, or I have diabetes, or whatever, we can help you customize a regimen for you. If you say, I work night shift, if you say, I'm running around with kids, or I'm a teacher, I can't go to the bathroom 1,000 times a day, we are here to help you find a schedule that works for you. Okay. A product regimen that works for you in a schedule, a timeline that works for you. If you say, my goals are, I want to hit this in this amount of time. Okay. I want to feel better. Obviously, you can't completely control your timeline, but you can do things to maximize your results. And that's where we might say, hey, if you want to hit a quicker timeline, maybe we need to add in another product or two that's going to help maximize your results, reduce more inflammation, something that's going to target your metabolism, something that's going to target weight loss, something that's going to help you gain weight if you're looking to put on a healthy weight, right? So we can help you tailor that for you. Okay, so communication is super important because when you signed up with your friend, you got a support system. That friend, number one, which is amazing to do this with your friends, isn't it? And number two, you got a support system, us, these people on this life to the full community. What the heck does that even mean? It means that we are here to live life to the full, knowing that that means body, mind, soul, relationships, all of it. And we're knowing that our health, for me, okay, getting my health under control led to a domino effect that affected the rest of my life and helped me feel not even like myself again, but honestly more myself than I've ever felt in my life. That sounds really weird to say that, but that's honestly how Plexus has made me feel. And that's been a huge part, the products and feeling healthy again, even though I thought I was healthy when I started, but surprise, I wasn't. So making me feel healthy again, but also that having that support system, having that community to coach me through, to cheer me on, to share like the little things that are really the big things, the little victories. So keeping that communication open, asking lots of questions. There's no such thing as too much information, okay? We have heard pretty much everything, okay? I have been with Plexus now for 3 years. I have experienced and I have seen a lot of things, okay? And if I haven't, there's people that have been here longer than me that we can help you find answers that you're looking for or just celebrate some really amazing victories, okay? So that communication is huge, okay? So consistency, water, communication. The last thing I will say, which I think is kind of the secret sauce, is accountability. Now, obviously that communication with the friend who signed you up, this support system, that's a big part of accountability, but you got to think about who are the people that I'm really going to do this for, okay? When you decide to hold yourself accountable, to tell somebody that you're doing this, to put it out there publicly, to write it down somewhere, right? You are prioritizing yourself. You're saying this is a priority. I made this investment. I paid 100 or 200 or whatever you paid for however many products you got. I invested in this. Maybe some of you who invested in a wholesale membership, whether it was to get the best price or to say, okay, now I can get these products for a year. I have perks points. I'll get to cash in on free products. All of these things, I'm trying these things out. You want to see results, okay? Accountability is so super important. And so that looks like the person that you signed up with, the support system here. It looks like plugging in. Obviously, by being on this Zoom or by listening to the recording, you are plugging in. You are saying, this is a priority for me. I want to see these products work. I want to see results, okay? So that's part of holding yourself accountable, showing up for you, listening in on Zooms, checking in on the pages, looking up testimonies, looking up information. If say to your friend, you're like, hey, where can I find some more information? You can find on the Life to the Full page. We also have a page called Your Wellness Community. If you're not on that page and you'd like to be, let us know. There are hundreds of testimonies. There is information about every single product on that page. You can literally search in the search bar, see what comes up. It will help you learn a little bit more about your products, okay? So that is a key part. Also, if you listen, invite your best friend in to do this with you. Say, okay, I'm making some changes. This is serious. Saying it means it's more serious, okay? If you're going to go to the gym, you're more likely to show up if you know that someone is there waiting for you. And let me tell you what, you might ignore my text, but I know you're not going to ignore a text from your best friend. So if you bring your best friend in or you bring your sister in, I promise you, you will see better results. Statistics say that you are 95% more likely to see the results that you are looking for if you bring in an accountability partner. You say, I'm doing this. Because why are you scared? Why are you scared to share that with somebody? Is it because you're afraid that it won't work or because you're afraid you're not going to stick it out? Okay. But let's just take that away. Take away the fear of not sticking out. If you bring them in, you're going to stick it out because they're going to hold you to it. So anyways, that's my little Side note there. Okay, so those things are all really important to winning with your products. Okay, the other thing is the perks program. So we have in Plexus, if you have a wholesale membership, a wholesale ambassador membership, whatever you want to refer to it as, you qualify for Plexus reward points, which is called perks. Basically, that means that Plexus rewards you for being consistent with your products. They reward you for having a subscription on. And every single month that you have a combo order go through, or an order that's over 100 PV, which is product value, it's almost equivalent to dollars, that you have that combo go through, you will earn 100 perks. Say that you order for you, for your husband, or for you and your family, or you just order a lot of products because you love them, and say you're ordering 150 PV a month, you're going to get 150 perks. If you order 200 PV a month, you're going to get 200 perks. You guys, it's amazing. Those perks, 100 perks is equivalent to about $10. Okay, so what do you do with those perks? They literally, you can cash those in for free products. So after your first order, what's really nice is actually your first order, when you order your welcome pack, you get 250 perks. So literally that first order, then your second order of 100 PV, you will have enough to cash in on something on your third order. So you're sticking with this for 90 days. You're being consistent for 90 days. Your cells regenerate every 90 days. You're seeing, how is this going to work for me? What is it going to do? I'm giving myself at least that 90 days to get on a good regimen, on a good schedule, find the schedule that works for me, and then keep going with this. On that third month, you will be able to cash in on a free product, which is amazing. You can cash in on active. You can cash in on lean. You could add the X Factor Plus multivitamin. There are so many options. Or you could look on there and you could say, you know what? I want to save up my perks and I want to get collagen, or I want to get a Joyome serum. Okay. And you could save up for something that's worth even more perks. All right. So the perks program, they didn't have that when I started. They brought it on like a year and a half ago. It's like the best because who doesn't want to cash in on free products or try out things for free before you know if you love them? Okay, so that's another way to win with your products, is try that out. When we first jumped on this call, Mary reminded me to share the product of the month. So every single month, Plexus has a product of the month. What that means is that if you order that product that month, if you have it on your subscription order, either in a combo or by itself, you will get an extra 50 perks that month. So that's about $5 extra. The product of the month for February of 2021 is Balance. Balance is a super amazing product. It's probably a little bit underrated and undervalued because it's not in like most of the combos, the welcome pack combos, but it's an amazing product for anybody, but especially for people with type 2 but diabetes. Actually, it does help to balance and regulate your A1C naturally. But what it also does is it helps to prevent about 48% of the carbs from being absorbed into your system. So most people will take 2 Balance either before their heaviest meal, or say that you're going to have dessert, or you're going to have a treat, or maybe you're going to have some wine, or you're going to go out with friends or something like that. You can take 2 Balance a little bit before you eat, and that will help to prevent that carb absorption and that turning those carbs into sugar in your body. Okay, it's huge. Some other people, what they'll do just to be consistent with it is they'll take the 2 Balance at night, just right before they go to bed. The majority of your digestive processes happen while you're sleeping, and so that can also help prevent that, carbs turning into sugar into your body. The other thing is that a lot of people I know are jumping on now because they are doing our intermittent fasting challenge, either for January or for February, and that was one of the products that they recommended for that challenge. So if that's something you're doing, a way that a lot of people who do intermittent fasting use Balance is that they will take 1 Balance in the morning in order to help prolong their fast, to kind of regulate their body out without necessarily having to break their fast yet, because there's no stevia, there's no flavor, nothing like that. And so they are doing it that way. And then they'll take the other one either before a meal or before bed, something like that. So it is a really awesome product. My mom loves Balance. When you go over her house for dinner, she literally passes it around like it's an appetizer. She's like, hey, we're having pizza tonight. So like, here, everybody have a Balance. I'm like, okay, Mom. I actually tried it at her house first because I never bought Balance myself. And so I was like, okay, I'll try it out. But she swears by it. Like when she felt like she hit a plateau in her weight loss, she added in Balance and she was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. I think she lost like another 12 pounds or something after adding in Balance. So I'll have to have her come on sometime and like share what she loves about Plexus because she's all about it. She has more products than I do. But anyways, that's a little side note. Okay. So that's the product of the month. That's our perks program. Okay. What you also got if you purchased a wholesale membership is that you also got your own referral link. So just like we talked about having an accountability partner, bringing in your best friend, bringing in your sister, your brother, your husband, or your wife, whatever it is, you have a referral link to use. Just like when I order Home Chef every month, you guys, I freaking love that Home Chef. Okay. Some of those meals are like thebomb.com, like those like Thai tacos or whatever. My favorite things ever. I wish that you could go backwards and like they could like re-put things on the menu, but they don't always do that. Anyways, I have a link and I have let so many friends use that referral code because then they get money and then I get money and it's a win-win-win. Plexus does the same thing. If you have a wholesale membership, you have a link. You created it when you signed up. You may or may not have realized you created it. You probably made it your first and last name, but literally that is your own personal referral link. And so if ever you refer anybody and you say these products are thebomb.com, or you say I'm getting started on a health journey, I want these to work, so I need accountability partner, will you be it? But you're not going to say it like that. You're going to say, yes, I need accountability. Let's do it together. You will send them your link. You'll let one of us know so we can help you, so we can make sure that they get the best deals. But even if you just send them their link and they order the same way that you did, Plexus gives you $35. Hello, that is amazing referral. Okay, that the first 20 they give you like the following week, and the other 15, it's like 12 to 15, they give you the following month on the 15th of the month. So it's like cash money. Like we have the perks program, which is where you cash in on free products. This is like cash money. You also get money back on your own purchases. So everything after that first $100, you get 15% back on. So I love that about the Plexus membership. Because I love that about the Plexus membership, it actually caused me to upgrade my Costco membership last year to the one where I actually got money back to cover my own Costco membership because we spent a lot of money at Costco. I have 4 kids. So that's a little side note, but these kind of businesses, they're doing things right. So referral link memberships is the way to go. If you have 3 friends that you refer, okay, let me just put this out there because I never want to leave money on the table or else my kids will grab it. But anyway, so if you refer a friend, you get $35 from Plexus. If you refer 3 friends, they will give you an additional $100. You guys, that is the bomb, okay? An additional $100. That's amazing. That's what I did when I first started. I have a lot of friends that I help do that. Sometimes you just do it because you're the referral queen. How many of you let your friends know all the deals going on Amazon, Target, your local pizza place, whatever, right? So if you do that, they'll give you an extra $100. If it literally was in your first 30 days, they'll give you another $100 on top of that because Plexus knows what they have is good and they want to make sure that people can stay consistent for 90 days. They want to make sure that you stick your products out for 90 days. So in your first 30 days, if you refer 3 friends and you earn $300, that's going to cover your first 90 days of products pretty much. How awesome is that? Okay, so I love that Plexus does that. I love that they're really about building long-term health for people. Their very first product was a breast check kit, actually, and their very second product was the Plexus Pink Drink that was created specifically for type 2 diabetics to help regulate their blood sugar naturally. And then they realized, oh my goodness, everyone can everyone can benefit from balanced blood sugar. So like we need to give this to everybody. So I love that they're about that. They're about helping people have the best health, best quality of life, and longevity in life, right, as possible. So winning with your products, consistency, take your daggone products, drink your water, communicate with your friend, with the person who signed you up, accountability, invite a friend to do this with you, right? Comment on things on the Life to the Full page, engage, ask questions. If you're not sure about something, ask, okay? That's what you do. Perks, try out products for free and see if that's something you like. If you want to target inflammation, be like, how can I add ease on for free next time on my 3rd order, right? And I think that was kind of all that I went. I want to just let you know, because people ask me this question all the time, how do I have to eat? So similar to like I talked about in the beginning, that depending on what you do alongside of these products will impact not necessarily the results that you have, but when those results will take place, okay? So if you do not change anything that you're eating, you don't change anything about your exercise, That's totally fine. That is what I love about Plexus. They are tools to put in your toolbox to help your body function the way they're supposed to. But if they are fighting against you eating a Big Mac every single day, it's going to take you a little bit longer to see results. I'm not judging if you want to eat a Big Mac, that's totally fine. But it's going to take these products a little bit longer to work because they are not only fighting against the stuff in your intestines, the candida that has been built up for years and years and years, but they are literally fighting the stuff that you're eating that day. Okay. So that's just something to keep in mind. I always recommend to people like the cleaner you can eat, the better. If you can recognize the ingredients on the label, eat it. That's totally fine. Okay. But if you can't, you may want to like keep those things to a minimum. Like, listen, I give my kids birthday cake. I give them ice cream. It's fine. All right. But it's all about supporting your body and knowing that you are going to do good things for it. The great thing about Plexus is this is going to help you crave that junk food even less. It's going to make you want to put good things in your body, to want to stay hydrated. You're going to crave water. Okay. You're going to crave the things that your body needs because you're literally retraining your body to want the things that are actually going to benefit it, not just want the things that your brain thinks are going to make you feel better, right? Or that candida yeast is saying, give me sugar, give me sugar, give me sugar. And this is going to retrain that in your body to say, no, I actually don't want sugar because that candida is not the boss anymore. Okay. If you've ever made like soft pretzels or bread, or we make zeeplies every year for New Year's, you put yeast in. What do you put to make that yeast rise? Like a teaspoon of sugar. That is all it takes for that yeast to blow up outside of the bowl and make like way too much dough that I don't even know what we do with it all. But that's what's happening in your body when you're feeding that yeast the sugar. So when Probio 5, when your prebiotics, when all of that stuff is coming in, working together, breaking down the candida yeast, putting in good bacteria, prebiotics to feed the good bacteria and flushing it out, making sure you're regular with BioCleanse, your body is going to stop craving all of that stuff that it thought it needed, but it was really just feeding the demons down there. Okay. So anyways, this is a huge tool in your toolbox, but any changes you can make are only going to, on your own, are only going to maximize your results. So if you decide I'm going to eat clean, you're just going to see results faster. If you decide you're going to exercise more, you're going to see results a little bit faster. Okay. If you say that's too much for me at this moment, literally all I can do is make sure I'm consistent with the products and drinking my water. That's fine. One step at a time. As you start to feel better, we'll start to tackle the rest as we go. I will tell you what, I love to exercise. I love to run. When I started Plexus, I was in a bad place and I was not doing any of that nonsense. But when I was 3 months in and I lost weight, 25 pounds, and I started feeling like myself again, that's when I started breaking out the exercise and all of that stuff, because I felt like I had the physical capacity, the mental capacity, and the passion to just let me be me again. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful. I hope that at the very least, you guys know you can win with these products. You can find success. Be consistent. Keep your communication open. Find an accountability partner, share your journey, let people in, let yourself know this is a priority for me. I am a priority for myself, right? You know, if nobody else is looking out for you, it's you. You are responsible for you. You are responsible to be the best you that you can be. And thankfully, we have people who are here to cheer you on, and we have products like Plexus to put in our tool belt. I don't know what's going on with the lights around here, but I guess it's a sign that I'm supposed to be finished. So thank you guys so much for jumping on. If you have not let the person who helped you sign up know what your health goals are, let them know that ASAP. That is part of accountability, is for them to be able to remind you, remember why you started. Oh my goodness, you didn't need as much coffee today. That's amazing. That was one of your goals. Okay. So make sure that they know what your health goals are. Make sure that they know if you have any health issues so they can help coach you through those things as well. I know sometimes we feel like it's not necessary to talk about, but the more that we can know, the better that we can serve you. And also the more fun it's going to be to cheer you on. So thank you guys so much for listening. I hope that you have an amazing night. If you're listening to this on the replay, let us know what your favorite part was, or what was your biggest takeaway, or if you have any questions leading up. So again, I'm Allie. I don't know if I've even said that, but it says on my little thingy there on Zoom. So I'm Allie, and I just welcome, if you're brand new, welcome to Life to the Full community. I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm really excited just to see how this journey unfolds for you. Peace out, friends. Have a great night.